next is Hannah Olexy. Hannah is 22 years old and lives in Westminster. Hannah was born in Rockford, Illinois, and moved here when she was only 1 year old. Hannah loves participating in horseback riding, bocce, cornhole, and swimming, but not all at the same time. Although that would be an amazing thing to watch. She can do a mean butterfly stroke and would love to be a head coach and teach swimming one day. Hannah also loves being an entertainer. She has been the master of ceremonies for some of her church events, and she is always prepared to make you laugh with a riddle or a joke. Some of this probably stems from the fact that she loves watching such classics as I Love Lucy, The Office, and The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. During a trip to New York City to watch a taping of The Tonight Show, Hannah was excited to have Jimmy Fallon give her a high five. Who knows? Maybe Hannah will be the first woman to be the permanent host of The Tonight Show in the future. Hannah's motto is do your best and forget the rest. Well, Hannah, when you are rich and famous, we hope you don't forget us. Now, here she is, the charming Hannah Olexy.
My journey with Turner syndrome. I am not funny when I am is brave. This is one of my favorite quotes from my favorite comedian, Lucille Ball, when describing her legacy. Hi, my name is Hannah Olexy, and I live in Westminster, Maryland. I am 22 years old. I am here to share my story of dealing with a birth condition called Turner syndrome, and how I have dealt with this disability, and how I continue to try to overcome it. Turner syndrome is a chromosome disorder which occurs in 1 out of 3,000 girls. Typically, this condition demonstrates an abnormality in construction of the 23rd pair of chromosomes. This affects everyone differently. Some girls have physical characteristics, others, like myself, just have a learning disability. Typical symptoms of Turner syndrome are heart defects. I had a corrugation of the aorta, which is like a kink in the hose that feeds your heart blood. They had to unkink it and reattach it when I was 5 months old. In terms of school, I switched elementary schools 3 times because of the special education programs didn't have the capabilities that the final magnet school had. By the time I got into middle school, my Turner syndrome had been diagnosed. So we had more direction with the different educational support teams. Then I entered high school. I was in their special education program. As a sophomore, I switched to LFI, which means Learning for Independence. I graduated with a certificate of completion, and I got to do corollary sports, such as bowling, bocce ball, and cornhole. I was the field hockey manager for 1 year. I also got these 2 awards, Standing Manager Award, which is awarded for making the most of my potential and challenges while attending Westminster High. I also received the Angela Saxton Appreciation Award for going above and beyond my capabilities. Then I moved on to post-secondary for the next 2 years, which I graduated in 2019 while working in Carroll Hospital and volunteering as a hostess aide. After post-secondary, I explored many different adult agencies. I chose Fellow McCree because their goals seemed to fit with mine. For example, just like when you go to college, Fellow McCree gives you an opportunity to explore many different careers and possibilities. Just like a college freshman, I had no idea what my career path is. Just because I have a disability, I want to be able to figure out what would make my heart happy. I chose Fellow McCree because I love the people in the family I got to know. which brings me to my vision, my subject of my presentation. I don't know what my future holds, but I know I'm in a place Phil McCree that will help me realize my path. Only 44% of adults with intellectual disabilities, aged 21 through 64, are in the labor force. This compared to 83% of working age adults without disabilities who are in the labor force. I do not want to be the non-working statistic. Even though I have a learning disability, I want to have a chance to have a career, not just a job. I don't think it is fair just because I have an intellectual disability that I should be pigeonholed into a dead-end job. I am not quite sure what career I will have, but it will include people. I love people. How do I make a difference with people who are challenged? By me trying to use my positive outlook to help others realize their unique talents and gifts. I think my positive outlook could possibly point me in the direction of working with others that have disabilities. I have not explored this career yet, but I think it might be something I would like to look into. I believe we have been blessed with new talents, and I would hope to help others see their potential. Where do I see myself? I am not sure, but I know my faith and positive outlook on life will help me make a difference in other people's lives. I am strong, I am positive, and I know I will make this world better. I will leave you today with a reference from one of my other favorite comedians, Burnett. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. It seems we just get started, and before you know, we have to say so long. Thank you very much.